Final practice in Monza, and it was the prancing ponies who were dancing with delight as Carlos Sainz put the Scuderia top of the shop with a lap timed at 1 minute 20.912. Max Verstappen was in P2, the current Drivers' Championship leader, just under 900ths back. Lewis Hamilton was looking for that all-important Monza toe and came very close to the back of Logan Sargent's Williams. But if the 7-time champion was perturbed by the close call, he didn't show it. The Briton was pushing, but the W14 was no match for those out in front.
So Verstappen's completed his lap and it's 4.5 tenths to him.
I don't know how to find that. Up a second.
Pirelli have brought the softest range of compounds to Monza, and the organisers are again trialling the alternative tyre allocation system, last seen at the Hungaroring. Teams will have 11 sets of tyres rather than 13, and there will be mandated compounds for each qualifying session. That meant we witnessed teams experimenting with quali simulation runs on the hards in FP3. Fernando Alonso had a decent final session, P5, for his efforts, and the two-time world champion was forthright in his opinions on the opposition's chances for later in the day.
The car's kind of slow.
Yeah, everyone is slow. They will have a bad surprise on qualifying.
Yeah, copy, mate, yeah.
Yuki Tsunoda's had no luck with traffic this weekend. On Friday it was Mercedes on the receiving end of his ire, and today it was Ferrari's turn for a team radio tongue-lashing.
What the Sainz doing, honestly?
Lando Norris was another with opinions on his colleagues.
Why are people so stupid? Why can't they look in the mirrors?
McLaren teammate Oscar Piastri was also forced to vent his frustration.
Is Carlos blind or what?
The Australian had a sketchy moment at De La Rogia, taking a trip through the gravel. Nico Hülkenberg felt obstructed in the pit lane.
That's the guy dreaming again.
Understood, Nico.
The German driver later had a lock-up at Ascari and cut the chicane, but it was a very good session for both Haas drivers. Hülkenberg P8, just behind teammate Kevin Magnussen. Alex Albon again showed he can mix it with the best given the right ride, his fastest turn good enough for P9, set on the white-rimmed rubber. Williams teammate Sargent put a wheel in the gravel and paid the price, one of the stones flying up and smashing his wing mirror. He finished the session in P15. Valtteri Bottas was another driver seen cutting corners at Ascari. The Flying Finn finished P16. So your top 10 signs from Verstappen, Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, Alonso, George Russell, Magnussen, Hülkenberg, Albon and Sergio Perez. P11 for Lance Stroll, the Canadian still playing catch-up after missing much of Friday. Then came Liam Lawson, Tsunoda, Piastri, Sargent, Bottas, Norris, Esteban Ocon, Zhou Guanyu and Pierre Gasly.